Reno accused Peter Obi of rigging in the southeast. You see, this Reno Omokri or whatever his name is one man that I don't even like to listen to, because the man talks from two sides of his mouth. Even if he calls himself a table shaker, he's not even being realistic. I don't know how to put it. There are people who table shake, and he feels that each time he talks about Peter Obi, people will come to his place to read up his post or whatever. People will just say it's those who don't know him that will take him serious. You are calling Peter to be a rigger, a man who told people to go out and vote and be peaceful about it, is the one you are calling a rigger. Well, no problem. I know you are looking for content. I know Reno, I know you are looking for how to trend, and that is why I don't take you serious. I'm just showing you guys this for the benefit of doubt of those who think this man serious. This one say you just open your mouth and talk wow like ambulance. Shut up, Mr. Man. This one say rest in Jesus' name. That's how people embarrass him and talk down on him. But he's not somebody that listens, and a man who would be able to come out, he just comes out and talks anyhow, says things, raise dust, try to cause problem between Christians and Muslims. The other day I saw a post he did about how Christians pastors were the cause of P2B losing. One morning he's talking about P2B, the next day he's talking against P2B. So the man is just back and forth because he's looking for content, right? But we will not give him that opportunity. Somebody told him that's not true, that P2B can never rig. In short, a lot of people really talked about P2B. That's to show you that P2B has become a force, that everybody needs to speak about him to get content. Everybody needs to speak about him to get views. Everybody needs to speak about P2B to be able to stay relevant, right? Reno knows that aside him talking about P2B, he cannot trend, because right now even the people in Big Brother house are not trending. They are not. Check out even the different blogs and you see the tabloids, you see that they are not trending. So he must lie against P2B to be able to stay in the market. But obedient people, they don't even waste their time on this man's page because it's not worth it. The other day he lied how Christians are the ones that told people to come out and vote the Christian candidate. That is why P2B did not win. Why will he lie? Is it that he has forgotten that there's a video that is on my other channel that actually trended, where all the clergymen of Islam in Abuja, they called the meeting in this Abuja and they spoke in Hausa, and those who understood Hausa interpreted it, and they granted interviews. They said that nobody should vote P2B because P2B is not a Muslim and P2B is not a believer. P2B is a non-believer. They called him a non-believer because to them in their religion, if you are not worshiping Muhammad, then you are an unbeliever. Do you understand? So that pastors came out and told their members to go out and cast their vote to a credible leader, now made them the cause of P2B's failure. I don't even understand the man. He's causing so much problem on social media, and that is why when I heard the news that he went to protest, I laughed, because he's just wanting to stay relevant. See, a lot of these people, content creators that thrive in spoiling people's names, they just go out every day to try to create. Look at how people are insulting him under his comment section, and all this is what he wants: engagement. But do not engage with falsehood. Do not engage with lies and deceit. No, you can engage and still send the best message. That's why even when he went out in the UK to go and protest, I just laughed. He's doing that so that he'll be in the good books of Atiku. But the truth is, Atiku would not even take this Reno man seriously, because Reno knows very well that he talks from two sides of the mouth. Is it not the same Reno that saw P2B outside the country and was going to show solidarity? Maybe that's what the English people call it. He was just going there to fake love. But the truth is, I'm not saying you should support Tobi, but things you say are very, very uncalled for. This is the picture he used to make that statement that P2B, pastors are the reason P2B that failed. That's why P2B, look at it now. It said Inec made the release that Nigerian Muslims are often more tolerant. How can you say that? If Nigerian Muslims are more tolerant, they will not even call for that meeting and say they should not vote P2B because he's not a Muslim. Do you understand? You call yourself a table shaker. Make it the right way. Shake the table the right way. Don't begin. See, that is why I tell people to be careful with all these politicians, because Reno is worse than a politician. He knocks people's heads together. Like, he bring Muslims today and talk about them to make them fight on his comment section so that you have engagement. Mr. Reno, if you are going to watch this video, please stop pushing falsehood, stop pushing false narrative, stop causing ethnic war, because this thing you are causing is serious ethnic war. Don't do it. People insulting you on your comment section, and you are still posting and cursing, because I know that without people be in your mouth, you won't be able to sell. I understand this hustle, I understand everything, but do not use falsehood. Do not use falsehood to sell your market. P2B is not a man that will rig, and that is why he went out with his open hand. And if they should cancel this election, he will still win. You guys watch and see their obedience. This is their own protest in the UK.
I hear somebody whispering in my ear that APC people are here. APC, are you here? Yeah.
Reno, you are so fake and you are just unreal, all because you want to stay relevant. It's a shame. So guys, those of you who have been taking Reno serious, please don't take him serious. So I don't trust this man.
The people of Nigeria, obedience. I hear somebody whispering in my ear that APC people are here. APC, are you here? Yeah. Come. APC, we need people. On your mandate, we don't stand. On your mandate, we don't stand. Bola, on your mandate. On your mandate. On your mandate, we don't stand. That's my peace. But you, the people of Nigeria, obedience. It's so easy. 2,000 years ago. Yes. 2,000 years ago. Ancient Rome, they counted everybody in the then known world. 2,000 years ago. Yes, if you read the scripture, you read when Mary, Joseph, and then Jesus, they all went to Bethlehem to be counted. Yes. And they counted an accurate census, Caesar Augustus, an accurate census. No, 2,000 years later, are we saying that we cannot count votes in Nigeria?
I wonder.
2,000 years later, we cannot count votes.
I wonder.
Just think about that. See, the whole idea is this, and I'm going to give you guys some figures. Some of you might have heard about this, some of you might not. I'm going to give you some facts and figures. Listen to me. We had polling units in Nigeria. Yes. Of the polling units in Nigeria, 14,000 of them experienced overvoting. 14,000 experienced overvoting. Accredited voters were about 3.6 million in those 14,000 polling units. And then actual voters, that's the overvoting, was about 4.6. Now, guess what the Electoral Act says? The Electoral Act says that in section 47 sub 3, where people have come to vote, they shall be accredited. The presiding officer shall ensure that they are accredited, right? And then they shall use a device. Where that device is not available, what's going to happen is that the elections in those areas should be cancelled. Elections in those areas should be cancelled, and then they should be held 24 hours time or 48 hours time, depending on what Inec should do. these elections in those areas were upheld. Now, what did Inec do yesterday? Inec postponed the gubernatorial elections because they said, okay, well, they couldn't configure their beavers machines. Why did they not postpone the presidential elections when they had those challenges in 4,000 polling units?
Yes.
4,000 polling units. Now, how many votes did they say Tinubu had? They said Tinubu had 8.4 million votes. And then we now have a situation whereby 6 million. How does that make sense? How is that election credible?
It's not credible.
So that's what we are saying there is that Nigeria, we don't want to burn the country down. So people are saying, just accept, just accept. How can you impose the will of a few on the majority? If the elections were free and fair, I mean, we're not going to be here.
No.
We're not going to be here. If the elections were free and fair, why would I leave? It's kind of cold right now. I think it's about 2 degrees.
Yes.
Why would I leave the warmth of my home and come here? What we just want, we want free polls, free elections.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something. Nigeria is meant to be the giant of Africa.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Ethiopia, they had elections. 30 million people voted. Who heard about anything? No crisis. They had elections. 30 million people voted. So when other African countries that are smaller vote and then their votes go well, and then we have our votes and then we have one of these issues, not one single country or one single institution outside Nigeria has said that those polls were good. Chatham House, was it 2 days ago? They said, look, the polls did not meet the standard requirements.
Yes.
The American ambassador said this poll did not meet the expectations of Nigerians.
Yes.
Who should the poll meet? Is it the expectation of Americans or British? It did not meet our own expectations. So what we are saying there is this, is that we want credible polls. We are not here for PDP. I'm a member of the PDP. I support PDP.
No, that's not
But
right.
we are not here for PDP.
No.
Some of you are obedient.
Yeah.
You are obedient. Obedience. Obedience. Put up your hands if you are obedient. Let them see obedience. 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 For PDP. No. We are not united for Labour. No. We are united for Nigeria.
All we are saying.